Hey guys, Dwayne here. Going to do another video here. This is going to be answering a special request I received by one of my newer subscribers. Really cool channel. I hope you check this guy out. If you're a metal guy, he's got a great channel. Goes by the name of Cikadelika, and I'll put his name in the title of this video. But we've been kind of messaging each other back and forth here recently. Definitely someone I totally gel with. Definitely has a lot of the same taste I do when it comes to metal. That's for sure. So, and the cool part is, you know, he doesn't live too far from me either. So there might be some crate digging together in the future. But anyway, the request was he wanted to see all of my metal on vinyl via 1981 to like 1989. Well, that would probably take about 8 videos. So there's no way I can do it in one. And I do have a lot of videos that I have to do. I still have to answer Mr. Hall of Fame's thread. Jeff Recordman's thread. I got another vinyl update to do already today. Man, I picked up something today that is going to be probably the best deal, the best score that I'm going to have in 2012. It's one album, but it's what the album is and what I paid for it. So I'll show that in my next update. As badly as I want to show it right now, I'm so excited. Not so much to have the album, but what I got it for. Anyway, okay, so what I did say, I messaged him back and said, well, I did just get done re-sleeving a bunch of that stuff. So since it's sitting out here, before I put it away, I thought I'll show this. So here you go, bro. This is what I got right now. These are all in Blake sleeves, of course. So we're going to start with, in my opinion, this is in my opinion, the originators of thrash, okay? The first, all right? And that's Anvil, okay? When they released Metal on Metal, in my opinion, that was the first thrash song. Well, I can also argue that actually Accept's Fast as a Shark, that might be it as well. Anyway, so this isn't everything, but just some pieces that I did Blake up. So this is on Attic Records. I know what you're looking for, and for those that are watching, he doesn't, you know, when it comes to what he wants me to show, we're not talking your Rat, your Quiet Riot, White Snake, and things like that. We're talking metal. Okay, so what I'm going to show here, this is Forged in Fire, and this is on Attic Records. And when it comes to Anvil, in my opinion, you got Metal on Metal, Forged in Fire, okay, and Pound for Pound. Those 3 albums are essential when it comes to Anvil. So this is Forged in Fire. All of this stuff is like mint condition. When it comes to my metal, you know, that's how I am. So Forged in Fire. This one, this is on this is also on Attic and distributed by Pinnacle. This is the special limited edition EP by Anvil, and this has Steamin', Tease Me, Please Me, Jackhammer, and Stop Me. And I love his picture of lips on the back, just killer. And Anvil, you know, if you don't know Anvil, we're talking, you know, Canadian metal, man, and they were freaking pioneers. And they have gotten really, really popular lately due to the Anvil story film that was made. I believe it was 2 years ago now, but killer stuff. So Anvil. Okay, next up, such a classic EP, okay? Great band, although later they kind of lost it for me a little bit, but man, did they come out of the box with this. And I've seen these guys a couple times. I have a funny story about this band that I'll save for another time, but anyway, this is on Metal Blade. You know, when it comes to this stuff, man, you're talking Metal Blade, Roadrunner, Shrapnel, Combat. Yeah, these are the labels where the good stuff is at. So this is on Metal Blade, and this is the original EP, Armored Saint. And this is just, you know, just awesome, man. Just awesome. So this is, you know, the vinyl is absolutely mint on this. It does have a couple of little, you can see the little white spots there, but this is essential. Absolutely essential. So there's that. And then, you know, when I think of Combat, this is one of the main bands that I think of. And this is an absolute essential LP in any metal collection. You know, they had one album that you know, those that know the band know the album I'm talking about. To Megatherion by Celtic Frost. And this is an original pressing on Combat, and absolutely essential. You know, we're not talking Cherry Orchard here, all right, to Megatherion. Okay, so Blake that. And here's another one. I never see this shown on the VC. Killer guitar player, killer songwriter, has done various projects, but this is probably my favorite LP, Chastain, Mystery of Illusion. And this is on, what label is this? This is Shrapnel. So this is on Shrapnel. Female vocals, this thing just shreds. Killer, killer LP. So did that one. Another classic LP right here. The originators of death metal, in my opinion. And this is on Combat. This is an original pressing, mint gatefold, and it's Leprosy by Death. This is just, man, killer, killer stuff right here. So that, and then one of my, you know, when this album came out, it was on. And, you know, you got your Metallica, you got your Anthrax, you know, you got your big four, okay? And in my opinion, there should not be a big four, okay? I'm going to say this now. I don't care what anybody says. Argue with me till, you know, you're blue in the face. Nothing you say will change my mind. This is my opinion, and I stick to it, and I stand by it. There should not be a big four, okay? There should be a big six, okay? 6. All right, this would be number 5 right here, okay? Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer, and Exodus, okay? And this is an original. This is on Torrid Records, which is a subsidiary of Combat. This is my original Bonded by Blood, okay? Original copy. I've had this since it came out. Bought it brand new. So, big 5, and I'll get to number 6 here in a minute. All right. This is another killer metal label, Megaforce. Okay, don't hear about Megaforce too often. This is a band. This is a promotional copy. This is a band that I have their albums. And I'm always kind of on the fence with these guys. It's like sometimes I'm in the mood for them and I'll listen to them, and then other times it just doesn't quite give me what I want. But either way, still a great metal band. And this is, like I said, a promotional copy. This is on Megaforce / Atlantic, okay? Atlantic Records. And this is Right Between the Eyes by Icon. See the promo stamp right there. But good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Here's a band This is on Metal Blade that I thought could really have gone somewhere, and they didn't last very long, but they really had some potential. Kind of a wasp, you know, little wasp kind of feel to them is the best way I would describe them. And like I said, Metal Blade, this is 1986, and this is Crank. And the funny thing is, this is my original copy, sitting down at my record store right now. They just got in, and had I needed, I'd have snatched it up. They just got in a copy of this, sealed. So it's sitting down there right now. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. They have a copy of this sitting at my record store right now, still sealed. I think they want like 16 bucks for it. But you don't see it very often. So, but that's my original. Okay, and then here, this is another excellent Metal Blade release, Metal Blade Records. This is 1985, and these guys kind of adopted maybe a little Celtic Frost, maybe a little Slayer, you know, with the black eyeliner thing, but heavy record. Excellent stuff. This is Legions of the Dead by Tyrant. And yeah, Metal Blade. You can see if you look in the picture here, see where they kind of got that look from. But yeah, heavy record, good stuff. Good stuff. Don't see this very often either, that's for sure. Pretty rare record. So, Tyrant. Okay, next up we have another great Metal Blade band. If I'm not mistaken, I think these guys are still producing today. Bump my camera there. But these are both my albums by this band. This is all I have by this band. But killer stuff, man. This is 1985, and this is Infernal Overkill by Destruction on Metal Blade. And then this one, this is what year was this? This is 1986. This is the follow-up on Metal Blade, Eternal Devastation by Destruction. Heavy stuff. Love these guys. Okay, and then here we have this is on Shatter Records. A band that this is the only album that I have by this band, and this is the only album that I've ever heard by this band. But it's killer, man. Killer stuff. And like I said, this is Shatter Records. This is 1987, and this is Stricken by Night by EXE. Once again, here's this art I was talking about. So if you ever see this, it's definitely worth a pickup for sure. And then Music for Nations. Yeah, Music for Nations. We all know about that label. But man, you know, this is a 12-inch single / EP. But this is Feel the Knife by Exciter. And this is killer. If I remember right, it doesn't say. I'm pretty sure side one's Feel the Knife, of course, and then side 2 is Violence and Force and Pounding Metal. Killer track. I believe side B of this, or side 2, I'm pretty sure both these tracks are live, which is cool. You know, to get you know, when it comes to the early metal stuff like this, to get live stuff was kind of rare to come by. So I'm pretty sure that's side 2 of this is live. So Feel the Knife, Exciter. Great band. And then, man, this is killer stuff. This is another great metal label, Noise International. And probably one of their biggest bands. So killer, man. This is Pleasure to Kill by Kreator. And then Noise International, again, Combat. This is Terrible Certainty by Kreator. You know, you gotta love that underground 80s metal album art, man. You know, some of this stuff, you know, it looks like it was done by like high school kids or whatever, but you know what? It works. It captures that. Not to mention at the time, you know, I was buying this stuff originally. That's the age I was too, you know. I mean, I remember drawing shit like this all the time, you know, on my school binders and, you know, on my locker and, you know, stuff like that all the time. So, there you go. Some Kreator. Here's a great band. This is a great, great album. And this is on Tropical Records, which is, they're marketed by Enigma, which is another great label. And I don't remember how many albums these guys have. I know I don't have everything, but this is absolutely just killer. And this is the self-titled Leatherwolf, and this is 1984. So there's that, and then another 1984. This is actually one of my favorite bands from this period. And this is the first EP. And this is on Metal Blade. And it's Give 'Em the Axe by Lizzie Borden. Now, Lizzie Borden, you know, I've got everything but the live album. But why I like Lizzie Borden so much, you know, killer hooks, great riffs, awesome choruses, and Lizzie's voice is so original. Any metalheads out there, if you have not checked out Lizzie Borden, check him out. His voice is so original. I just love it. So, Metal Blade, 1984. Give 'Em the Axe, Lizzie Borden. And then here is an essential, you know, I want to be seeing that a lot, but here's another one. This is Metal Blade 1985, marketed by Enigma. Tough album to come by. Their stuff's pretty rare on vinyl. I'm not sure what it goes for now, but if you ever see it, definitely grab it. And this is Warning of Danger by Omen. Awesome stuff. Okay, this is on Combat, and you know, when I think of this band, I think of little young Satanists, you know, because they were so young. I think they were, Jesus, 16, 17 years old. But you know, this album actually still, you put this on, and man, this album is so freaking raw. I love this album. And it's The Force by Onslaught. And this is Combat. This is, what did I say this was? It's got to be 84, 85. I don't see a year on it. I'm pretty sure this is like 84, 85. You can see these guys. They are so young. But man, this is so raw. I love this. Okay, this is a pretty rare little record, and this is hard rock / metal, kind of a mix. It's like one track's like full blown metal, and then another song comes on. It's like, wow, that's kind of more hard rock, but kind of a rare album. Definitely don't see this very often. This is The Assassin by Oz 2. And this is on Zebra Records. And this is, what year is this? This is 1984. So I definitely recommend this if you ever happen to come across it. Good luck, but if you do, it's worth picking up. Okay, here's a great little California band. This is on, oh shoot, what label is this? I'd have to open it up and see what label it is now, but they do a cool cover of Venus, okay? But this is, wait, does it say here? Mastered by George Horner Management. No, I thought I saw maybe a label name, but anyway, this is, what year is this? Oh hell, there's no year on it either. But it's a California band, and this is Teenage War Cry by Roadrunner. And these guys are straight out of California. This is a 4-song EP. It's got Teenage War Cry, Venus, Working for the Day, and I Feel Like a Reptile. Oh, Acme Records. There it is, Acme Records. For best results, drink a 6-pack of beer and play this record extremely loud. Pretty much. So there's that. And then, man, love this band. Love this band to death. If you like AC/DC, Crocus, you know, bands like that, but maybe a little heavier, these guys right here. This is on, you know, a label that's not known for this kind of music. They're known for more progressive or jazz, things like that. This is on Passport, okay, Passport Records, and it's the Rods, Heavier Than Thou. And this is just a killer album. I love this band so much. The Rods. And then this is on Arista, and this is a EP. This is an import. It doesn't say what country. I'd have to open it, but there's a cool notation that I'll make about this. But anyway, this is the Full Throttle EP by the Rods. What's neat about this is rarely do you ever see this. I'll make a note of this, is that on the back of this, it says the Rods tour with Iron Maiden, and they actually put the Iron Maiden logo on there, you know. And rarely do you see a band put another band's logo on their album, for advertisement anyway, like that, especially when it's from a totally different label. But very, very cool. Love the Rods. This is another EP import, also on Arista, and this is Too Hot to Stop by the Rods. And then I know you showed this one. This is my copy, Absolute Mint. This is Combat also, and it's Sirens by Savatage. And yes, the original pressing of this album is blue. Still has the circle like this. See how this is kind of a circle? But it has, it says Savatage. I think it's in blue with the same font. And it has this ghostly looking sailing ship on it in the ocean. And it's all done in like a night sky blue. It's a very cool cover. Extremely rare. Goes for a couple $100 if you ever see it. But in fact, I think even this version goes for, you know, I think I've seen this go for upwards of 60, you know, bucks now and then. So, but excellent album. The next great Savatage album, All of the Mountain King. And this is on Atlantic, but so essential, man. So essential. And then let's see, what do we have here? Oh yeah, I know you showed this too, and so I'm just going to spread the word. Yeah, all of you know, Yngwie Malmsteen fans that, you know, don't know Steeler, okay? Steeler, you know, not Alcatraz, not Rising Force, Steeler. Killer album. And this is Shrapnel Records. It's hard to keep track of some of these sometimes. Here's another Atlantic / Megaforce. Okay, now back to what I was saying. The big 6, okay? Not 4, not 5, 6, the big 6. This band is so deserving of being in the big 6, just like Exodus. How they are not blows me away. Maybe my favorite thrash band out of the 80s. This one's still in the shrink wrap. It's got the sticker on it. I won't take the shrink wrap off of this one. Absolutely mint condition. This is the EP by Testament, Trial by Fire. You know, Testament needs to be, you know, there needs to be a big 6. I'm sorry, that's all I can say. So, gotta have this. And then, here's another one. This is Megaforce Worldwide. This is a promotional copy, mint. Their first full album, The Legacy. This is essential frickin' thrash right here, man. You got to own this. And this is a promo, as you can see there. Absolute mint. And then probably my favorite Testament album right here. This is also a promotional copy. And yeah, we're still on Atlantic. And you know, man, this album, I actually just got this on cassette recently. I found a cassette of this in a thrift store. I was freaked out when I saw it was like 50 cents, but this is a promotional copy on Atlantic. This is 1992, and it's Testament the Ritual. You see the little promo sticker there. But man, Electric Crown, come on, you know, so good. Oh, this was a more recent one. This is a now we're on Nuclear Blast, which is like my favorite metal label. But this is a limited numbered edition. This is number 1082. The Formation of Damnation by Testament. This is a gatefold, and this is the picture disc version. You see, it's a picture vinyl. And then there's your numbered edition. You know, I got time. I'll go ahead and open it and show it to you, in case any of you are thinking about tracking one of these down. Out of print now, but you can probably still find it. There you go. So, Testament, the big 6, I'm telling you. Okay, here's another early combat metal band. This is, oh, what year is this? I want to say this is probably 84, 85 as well. I don't see a year on it. But this is Night of the Blade, Tokyo Blade. See the combat logo there. So, you know, Tokyo Blade, another band that could have gone really far, in my opinion. And then now here's a straight off the LA scene, Hollywood, you know, Boulevard or Sunset Strip scene. Not quite, you know, full glam like, you know, Poison or Motley Crue. Pretty close. Yeah, maybe they are. I don't know. I really like this album. You don't see it very often. Another album that has some great hooks, some great riffs. Another different original voice here, a little different, but if you give this album a chance, I guarantee you'll like it. And this is No Respect by Vane. Another album I kind of have to be in the mood for, but when I am, man, I love this album. And this is on Island. This is on the Island label. And then this is actually the only piece of vinyl that I own by this band. I used to have almost everything, but back in high school when I did a big sell-off, I've talked about this before, a lot of this went to the wayside, or got sold. This I held on to because when I bought this new, it was extremely rare. So it's the one piece that I kept. Luckily I did, but it is currently the only piece I have. Someday I'm going to get to focusing back on this band to get some more vinyl. This is on Roadrunner, and this is Acid Queen by Venom. Absolutely mint. I've always kept it that way. Acid Queen and Bursting Out. 12-inch 3-track EP. And then here's another great label and a great band. The label is Mongol Horde. Now Mongol Horde to me will always be the label for another one of my favorite artists, Thor, John Michael Thor out of Canada, was on Mongol Horde for a while. But Mongol Horde also produced and gave us, this is Wait for the Night, they gave us Virgin Steel. And this is a great album right here, man. Great album. Trying to get it so it's not so... These Blakes, that's the one thing I will say about the Blake sleeve is, boy, if you don't get it right, they'll blind you. You know? You'll wash out the cover there from the glare. Okay, I've talked about this band before. The original bass player, Dave Starr, friends with the guy, and these are all autographed by him. I didn't pull everything out, just a couple pieces as I was blaking away here, but absolutely essential Shrapnel release. Is their first LP. This is Soldiers of the Night by Vicious Rumors. This is 1986, if I remember. No, 1985. And this album features Vinnie Moore on guitar. Some of you may know Vinnie Moore, but Vinnie Moore played on this first LP. Gary St. Pierre on vocals, who after this album was pretty much fired from the band, and then they got Carl Albert. But that's Dave here, so this is all signed to me here. I still see Dave to this day, and this is when they got Carl Albert on lead vocals, and this is when they picked up Mark McGee, who's no longer with the band either. Though I did hear recently Vicious Rumors played in Santa Rosa here. I didn't even know about the damn show, which pisses me off because I'd have been there in a heartbeat. But apparently Mark McGee came in and played with them, which is interesting because he had left Rumors and there was some politics involved. I don't know what the deal is, but so I was shocked to hear that. But anyway, this is also on Shrapnel, and this is 1987, and this is Digital Dictator. Another Shrapnel release, all signed to me there from Dave. So there's that, and then here's an album that, you know, this band, here's another band that really could have gone far, and this is a concept album. This is on MCA Records, more of a mainstream label, but you know, since it was in the pile here, I'm going to show it anyway. I think it's a killer album. Give it a try. This is Fighting for the Earth by Warrior. So, some great metal. To my understanding, this band is still going today. However, Joe Floyd, the guitarist here, is pretty much the only original member that keeps it going. Everybody else is gone. So, great album. So anyway, that was the stack I had just finished blaking that was sitting here, so I figured that would be enough to give you something to chew on. So thanks for the request, man. I'll be messaging you soon, and to everybody else that's watching, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, stay in the groove. Peace. See you around.